Parkinson's in Motion hosted its second annual 5K run to raise awareness for the disease. WYMT's RJ Johnson has more on the importance of this event from London.
Racing to spread awareness, folks gathered in downtown London to put Parkinson's in motion.
This was an amazing day. Last year was our first year, and we were totally shocked that 197 people registered last year.
With this year having more than 200 participants, Executive Director Jane Rice-Williams says they're working to help folks in the region who might not know they're living with Parkinson's. She says the work they have done in the community has made an impact.
Numerous people that stopped me and said, I have Parkinson's, I want to get involved in your group, or my grandfather died with Parkinson's and I don't understand it and I want to know about it. So there's so many people that they'll be getting back in touch with us to be part of our programming.
However, they must do more to raise awareness.
We're an underserved population, we're underdiagnosed, and we've got to do more with that.
She says staying active is one thing that helps while living with the disease.
Our big thing, like I said in the beginning, moving for change. Exercise is the only thing that actually slows progression of this condition. Nothing cures Parkinson's. So exercise is everything.
Which was shown by several people crossing the finish line.
My biggest surprise of the day, and the thing that warmed my heart the most, was the people who actually had Parkinson's that I saw coming through the finish line, and the people that brought their whole families.
In London, RJ Johnson, WYMT Mountain News.
Williams says this would not be possible without all of the volunteers and sponsors who have helped prepare for the race. She added they are hosting a meeting to educate more people on the disease on April 30th at First Christian Church on Main Street. To RSVP, you can find this link on our website. The 150th Kentucky Derby is 1 week away. Some people prepare for the Run for the Roses by running themselves. Kentucky Derby Festival officials say thousands of racers see the race as a part of their Kentucky Derby experience. The course takes people from Main Street near Slugger Field to Lynn Family Stadium. This Derby tradition is known as the largest road race in the Commonwealth.
We have 10,000 runners, 49 states, 10 different countries running today. We're excited to welcome them back every year. This is their Derby tradition.
This year, the Kentucky Derby Festival partnered with Churchill Downs to pay homage to the Derby's history and legacy. Just like the Derby winner gets a garland of roses, runners get their roses too. New rules are in effect at Churchill Downs leading up to Derby 150, marking a new year of horse safety. The rules give track veterinarians access to medical records they've never had before, so they can spot problems before the horse suffers a serious injury. There are also limits on how often a horse can race.
One of the big key things is how do they move across the surface? Are they comfortable on the surface? Are they showing any signs of lameness when they're out there with a rider on their backs? We have gone to great lengths. We have a great veterinary team, both our regulatory veterinarians as well as our attending veterinarians, those veterinarians who are taking care of these horses every day.
This time last year, 12 horses died at Churchill Downs. After the spike in fatalities, the Horse Racing Integrity and Safety Authority conducted an investigation. The findings could not draw any connection between any of their deaths.
Overall, it's been a pretty nice Saturday weather-wise across the mountains. Tracked a few showers earlier, but right now we are seeing mainly cloudy skies across the region. Let's take a look at our Sky Camera network. Starting out outside the WYMT studio, 73 degrees in Hazard with mostly cloudy skies this evening. 74 down at the London Corbin Airport. Once again, mostly cloudy there as well. Heading on over to Whitesburg, 71 as we speak, looking at downtown from Mountain Cop Healthcare. Here's a look at Pinpoint Doppler showing there's still an isolated shower or two out there showing up on the radar, especially southern end of Perry County, down towards Leatherwood, and also up into portions of Magoffin County, southern end of the county, seeing a few showers that way. All this working off to the east as a warm front is pushing into the region, bringing in some warmer temperatures. In fact, right now, we're nearly at 80 in Somerset, 74 in London, 77 Jackson, Harlan, 78 Prestonsburg. A little cooler down in Wise, 72 there right now. We're taking it into the 50s overnight, though, under partly cloudy skies. May see a spotty shower or two over the next couple hours, and some patchy fog develop where the rain fell earlier. But the forecast looking more like summer than spring the next couple of days. We'll have more on that in a few minutes, Madison.
All right, Shane, thank you. A Perry County organization came together to recognize the hard work of women in the community. The Hazard Perry County Women's Club is a civic organization dedicated to making this community a better place to live. The club presented Shanna Dawn Cassie with the Mother of the Year award. Cassie became the mother to 4 of her 6 children after their mother died of cancer in 2022. As Eastern Kentucky continues to develop, one organization took time to celebrate the efforts of those who are leaving their mark across the mountains. Folks gathered at the Mountain Arts Center in Prestonsburg for the second SOAR Gala. Hosted by Shaping Our Appalachian Region, the gala aims to celebrate some key figures for their work. COO of SOAR, Joshua Ball, says this event is all about fellowship and the people who make a bright future for the area possible.
The future that we're all working towards in Eastern Kentucky is about all of us and so many various pieces, and the small pieces matter just as much as the bigger pieces. And tonight it's about understanding that we're all working towards the same brighter tomorrow, and we got to do our part. We got to pull our part of the rope, and we just got to continue to work together to collaborate, to dream bigger, to reach higher, and this is what tonight's all about.
Ball says while it's called the SOAR Gala, it's all about the stories of ordinary people doing extraordinary things. You'll hear more of those stories from the gala tonight at 11. April is Autism Awareness and Acceptance Month. To celebrate, one autism therapy center is making a big change. As Samantha Valentino shows us, it will help provide care to more children in Lexington.
Blue Spring is an autism therapy center. Their team of board-certified behavior analysts and registered behavior technicians use applied behavior analysis, or ABA, to help kids with autism.
We meet them where they are, so whatever their needs are, is that communication, social skills, behavior, vocational skills, all the combination of all of those things, so that we can get them the tools they need for whatever the world is that they're in.
Danielle Duff is the clinical director here at Blue Spring Lexington. She says every child is different, so it's important to provide specialized care on their own timeline.
Our goal is that you don't need us forever. So what does that mean for you? Some it's longer than others, but we really want to work ourselves out of that job for you.
Blue Spring has been providing care in Lexington for several years now. On Saturday, they opened their brand new facility. This new home will allow them to help more children in a space catered specifically to their needs.
It's been a lot of fun. We've had quite a few people come through that maybe weren't aware that we were here or weren't aware of some of the resources that were here.
Parents and their kids were invited to visit the center to meet the clinical team and tour the facility.
We've had a lot of fun watching the kids do science experiments and messy sensory and arts and crafts and getting some of the wiggles they have out throughout the day.
In Lexington, Samantha Valentino, WKYT.
Friends and family gathered to celebrate the life of a sportscaster. Teddy Painter was a well-known sportscaster who spent many of his later years reporting for Mountaintop Media. Painter died last Saturday, and friends and family gathered at the Callahan Funeral Home today to honor him and his legacy. 2 of Painter's lifelong friends shared the legacy of Painter, one that centered on the promotion of the athletes from the region.
That he was an advocate for so many athletes throughout Eastern Kentucky and Southern West Virginia, and that his passion on that area, his passion, it would be good that everybody had that kind of a passion. Yeah.
Teddy was great at his job, but above all, he loved the kids, and it was all about the kids. He liked to help them get scholarships, and it was about life. He wanted them to go on and succeed in life, and Teddy would do anything for you. He'd give his shirt off your back. But Teddy was great.
We will have some of the stories that illustrate Painter's impact tonight at 11. Coming up, people gathered in Lexington to learn more about a health condition that impacts a large percent of the Commonwealth.
Forecast looking more like summer than spring over the next several days. We'll talk about the big warm up after this.